This is so confusing. Okay. Okay, can anybody hear me? I think I'm back on. I forgot to push a button. Can y'all hear me now? This stuff is so confusing. That's why I never do live. I love editing. Can anybody hear me? Let me see. Some people are saying they can't hear me still. I don't know. Is it working? I'm so confused. I don't know if y'all can see me. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if these comments are new or old. Let me back out of this and start over. I'm so confused right now. Okay, let me start the thing. Enable live chats. Okay, let's try again for like the 19th time. Can anybody hear me or see me? I heard you last time. Okay, good, Colin, because I couldn't tell. Hi, Luyando. Y'all not be butchering names, honey. Hey, T, send them much love from the Bahamas. Yeah, you guys can see and hear me. Thank you. Somebody said no sound. Okay, that's you now. Everybody else can hear me, sir. Good, you guys can hear me. I forgot to push a button on my mixer. And this is so weird because, like I was trying to tell y'all before, the camera is this way. So I'm recording off of my 4K camera. Because my laptop has black tape on it, because I don't like using my webcam or having that open at all. I keep black tape on there. So it feels weird talking and looking this way, but the camera is that way. So if I face this way, you guys can see me face on, but then I can't read what's going on here. So I don't know. I'm new to this. Forgive me. Oh, what's up? Love from New Zealand, Brooklyn in the house. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta minimize this because there's a lag on this camera. So, long time subscriber, I appreciate your content. Thank you so much. Devin, are you in here? I know I text you. Trying to see if I see you. Devin is my moderator. So anybody coming in here being on some nonsense, he's going to boot them out of here. So Devin has the power. Okay, I see you, Devin. Thank you. I see you in here. You got the little tool beside your name. That's what's up. So how's everybody doing tonight? I had just posted that video on Instagram. I don't even know if y'all saw it yet. I think it uploaded. I'm not sure, though. What somebody says, check your DMs. Oh my goodness, this thing is messing up. It's going so fast. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Love from Tennessee. Beautiful personality. How can you read these? It's hard. It goes really, really fast. I love you too, Amber. I'm trying to read what she wrote. She sent $5. I'm trying to read it. It's going so fast. We can see and hear you. Get out and get back if you can't. Okay, perfect. So she's saying if you can't see or hear me, just come out and then go back in again. You guys love the Ratchet Pipe Piper. I love that guy with the flute. He is so talented. He plays all types of music and he can dance and all that stuff. So I love using his little snippet. But that whole R. Kelly situation is a mess. It really is. I love your channel. Thank you guys. Mischievous Maryland. That's what's up. I'm not going to stay long. I just really want to come on here and test this out once again and make sure that, it's working. Because I get so confused trying to use this. I feel so much. For me, it's just easier to just write out videos, freestyle videos, and edit. But I'm trying to get into 2017 and start doing some live streams and stuff. Thank you for donating every month, Rayvon Hutchison. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody donating and supporting. I'm trying to find which camera to talk to. So thank you guys, the people who are supporting this channel. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to keep up. It's so many comments in here. I love you too. Shout out to Texas. Somebody said gossip in Georgia. That's what's up. Oh my gosh, somebody sent, yes, I seen that picture. I seen that picture of Kanika Jenkins. I was grossed out. And I wasn't going to repost that on my Instagram page. I'm curious as to who leaked out this girl's dead body. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like that at all. That just creeped me out. Somebody sent me a video today. No lie. They posted the link in my comment section. I'm trying to look at the right camera. Okay. They posted the link in my comment section, and it's of Little Richard. On Everything I Love, I thought Little Richard died in the 80s. Like, I was so surprised. I'm like, Little Richard is still alive? But I guess he's like a reborn again Christian, and he got out the industry. So I don't know. I'm going to have to do a video on that or something. I thought it was really interesting. Oh my goodness. Somebody says YouTube is trying to censor your content. F YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, YouTube has been censoring a lot of us. And I don't know what it is about my channel. Like, I don't know. I just try to be me. I'm not on here looking to be a part of people's cliques or ride with a whole bunch of people. That's just not how I get down. I'm too old for that. And I just think like YouTube goes about, I think they like YouTubers that are more bubbly and they just talk about bullshit. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I like to joke and clown and talk about nonsensical stuff too. But they definitely have a particular agenda on this platform. They are censoring a lot of people, especially if you're talking about more serious topics. They want to censor you. They want to censor your words. They demonetize everything. So it's crazy, but I'm not going to leave because I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy you guys. So that's why I stay. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd have been packed up because it's really frustrating at times. And they never have an explanation for why they demonetize certain videos but then not other ones. So I don't know. Somebody says since Google bought YouTube, it's gone downhill. Yep. The common denominator is YouTube is censoring black YouTubers, which I agree, but not all black YouTubers, just the ones who, who speak a lot of truth or who talk about things other than just, basic stuff, so if you're talking about anything that makes people think, anything conscious, anything that makes people aware, look at something different than the agenda that they're trying to push, they'll try and censor you. And it's really frustrating. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm just trying to go through here and read some of this. There's so much stuff in here. I love your laptop. Yup, Team Marvel. Hey. I think I'm playing. I'm such a Marvel fan. I got Marvel dresses and everything. So I'm definitely Team Marvel. I'm such a tomboy. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. They don't want us woke. Nope, that's the truth. Somebody says, do you have advice for people wanting to start their own channel? I think the only advice I can give you is to be yourself. I know like the old saying, what is that? Copying is the sincerest form of flattery. It's not flattering. People, and it's always funny because people will send me stuff like, oh, I ran across this girl's video and she's trying to be like you, or she's using your music, or she's using your gifts. And like people get really upset about that. But I'm like, what y'all want me to do? Beat her ass? I mean, it's a free world. She can do what she wants to do. But the point is when you're copying people and you're trying to be just like them, it comes off as insincere because it seems like you're trying to hide who you are. So my advice to people wanting to start their own channel, be yourself. Don't try and be like another YouTuber. There's only one Lovely T. There's only one Philippa Vice show. There's only one Malibu Face Doll Barbie. I like his videos. You know, you have to be yourself. You have to bring your personality and yourself to the forefront. That's why people watch you for you, you know, and that's why a lot of times when people try to, I guess, I don't know, shame the way I talk, because, you know, I mispronounce words. I'm not the most articulate person. And I remember for a while it used to bother me. And I remember I used to call Ronan and be like, how do I pronounce this word? Or how do I say this word? And, you know, he would tell me how to say like certain words. But then I just kind of felt like it wasn't me. It didn't come off, you know, like it just didn't flow. So now I'm just myself. If I mispronounce something, if I, you know, say something wrong, it is what it is. You know what the hell I damn mean? So just be yourself and have fun with it. You know, I think people take it too seriously. If you're going to do YouTube, do it because you genuinely love it, because you're not going to make no money like that if you're just starting in the game. Now, if you've been on here for a while, you know, you can still get your money. But if you're coming on here brand new, you need to do it because you have a passion for doing it and that you want to do it. And another thing, do not come on YouTube bashing other YouTubers. I do not respect people like that at all. I don't support content like that, because if you have to come onto YouTube and you have to start using other YouTubers' names in your title, you know, at such and such, that means, to me, that's just whack. Like, come on, state your opinion about whatever topic. If you have to sit there and at this big YouTuber or that person just to get views, to me, that's whack. And I see a lot of girls who, not girls, but I see some girls who do that. I see a lot of guys do that. You know, they go at like this particular YouTuber all the time. And to me, that's just whack. Come on, do you, you know, speak your truth and keep it pushing. So I don't know. That's my advice, honey. Let's see. There's so many questions in here. Is your hair in a twist? Yeah, this is how I wear my hair to bed. I know. I like my hair in pigtails. Even like today when I had posted that vlog with my son at Walmart. I know. My son's like, you need to vlog more. Get into 2017. But yeah, usually when I go out, I just put my hair in pigtails. I put on a scarf. So I don't know. I don't care. I'm just giving my hair a break. So I don't do too much to it. I just twist it and untwist it and wash it, deep condition it, and that's it. So yeah, these are my baby pigtails. This is how I go to bed. I'm going to work out in a little bit and I'm going to go to sleep. Snapple needs to endorse you. Real shit. You know what? Not only Snapple, damn it, these tea companies need to damn endorse me. I got everybody sipping tea. They Lipton, come on, what's up? Holla at your girl. You know, so I think these tea companies need to endorse me, to tell you the truth. Hello. So many people on here. Have you ever heard of Cameron Kaboom? No. Rice gum. What they write about rice gum? Hella shots at rice gum. I'm not even talking about rice gum. So y'all are messy. I didn't even say rice gum's name. But I'm just saying, like, you know, just YouTubers in general. And even in the black YouTube community, I see it a lot, you know, where people will try and use your name in the title. Like if somebody goes to Google somebody and your videos come up before that person that they're going to Google, that means you have a serious problem. That means you're obsessed with that YouTuber, and that's not cute. So that's what I'm talking. It wasn't shots at rice gum. I don't even watch rice gum like that. Thank you so much, Strawberry032. She says, I love you, T. You're the only channel that I support. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Have you seen Love and Hip Hop? Oh, that went so fast. Something about Love and Hip Hop. Can you do more beauty videos? You know what? I had a really good time. I'm still trying to get used to the camera angle. I'm sorry, you guys. I had a really good time doing the Fenty review, and I need to put my phone on vibrate. I get a lot of alerts. I had fun doing the Fenty review. It was awesome. It was just really nice to like step out my element and be back on camera. Like I really enjoyed that review. I had so much fun. But that's not my lane. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I could do reviews all the time, because that's just, you know, I think I have the personality for it, but I don't know what these brushes are called. I had no idea, and I don't want to, I don't really want to step into other lanes, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you have so many makeup gurus, and that's really all they do. Just like I always find it weird when people who do makeup and hair, once they want to start doing commentary, and it's like, no, boo, just stick to doing hair and makeup, because then when they find that it's different. So sometimes when you see, like, beauty gurus trying to do commentary, it's a lot of, they don't really have their thoughts together. It's a lot of blinking and batting their eyelash. And it's like, boo, this is not a beauty video. So that's my thing. I just kind of want to stay in my lane. So I'm more comfortable doing commentary than beauty videos and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe. We'll see in the future. Somebody said you should come out with your own decaf. I don't know. I don't drink coffee. Yes, Marvel should endorse me because I've been shouting out Marvel from day one. I'm Team Marvel. I'm so glad I came across your channel. Hey. You are so real and truthful. Hey, son.
Hello.
Y'all hear my son talking about hello?
I'll be back.
What time? It's 10 o'clock. It's almost time for bed. Don't say that live. You don't want your friends knowing you got a bedtime? He's such a mess. Don't go around trying to spread tea like everybody. Stay in your lane. I swear you're the best at what you do. Collab with Auntie Jackie. That would be cool. Maybe if I ever, when I'm in LA sometimes, that'd be cool to have a Jackie T collab and she can do my makeup. Okay, I wouldn't do her makeup, but she can definitely do mine. She's good at what she does. Oh, you know what? Somebody said, how do you feel about Janie Mae's divorce? Did I say her name right? Because last time y'all roasted me because I think I called her Janie Mai. Y'all not be honey. Anyways, I saw some of the video today of her on The Real and she was crying. I felt really bad, but I'm kind of confused though. Okay, they're basically divorcing because her husband wants kids. So initially when they got together, they both decided they didn't want any children. They didn't want to bring any kids into the world. They've been together now for 7 years. I think they dated for 10 years. Now he's deciding that he wants to have children, and she's saying that she still doesn't want to have children. Now, I can tell she's very, very heartbroken about the decision, but I also feel like this, okay? In life, like, you only really get like one shot at your soulmate. So if you feel like you really love somebody that much and that's your soulmate, you can't see yourself without them, then a lot of times you try and do anything to keep that person. I'm not saying that she should have a baby just to keep him, but I feel like for them to be divorcing is kind of weird because they seem like they're so in love. I mean, even if she doesn't want to have a child, why don't they look at adoption maybe or doing foster care? And another thing that people need to realize that people change. So somebody can tell you one thing in a relationship, but people, as the years go on, people's minds change. That's why you always have to be very, very open and honest before you get into a committed relationship or into a marriage. Case in point, I worked with this one guy. He was an older gentleman, like maybe 37. And so him and his wife, they got married. But she had 3 kids before she got with him. Now, I don't know how many baby daddies, honey. But she did have 3 kids before she got with him. But she was sick. She had lupus. So she couldn't have any more kids. And he knew that. He himself didn't have any children. So then he'd be at work, like at his desk, damn near in tears, like mad. And they had been married for about 3 years. And he was like, I really want a kid. I want a kid. And she can't have no kids. And I'm like, why would you marry somebody who's sick with lupus and can't have any more children and who has 3 children? Like, I think people just need to be honest with themselves and they need to be honest with what they are looking for in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You can't go into a relationship and then change your mind halfway through. If you know that person can no longer have kids or, medically or just whatever, she has her own kids, so she's not interested in having any more, you need to be honest with yourself and say, is this somebody I can be with long term, or do I eventually want to have a child in the future? And for most men, you know what I'm saying? That's why we were put on earth, to have children, to, what is that? Be fruitful and multiply. I ain't trying to take out a church here, but I'm just saying. So I think for a lot of guys, they want to have children. They want to, see, kids that come from their loins or whatever. And I just find the whole situation with Janie Mae just sad. Like, I literally want to cry with her. Like, that's really sad that they're breaking up after all these years. And she said he was good to her. He didn't whoop her ass. He never cheated on her. He was a really good husband and a provider. So I don't know. I'd have to fight for that. So I don't know, but I just wish them the best. Okay, I'm done. Let's see. There's so many comments in here, I swear. You should sing Usher's Confessions. No, I shouldn't sing. I wish I could sing. Y'all would not be able to tell me anything if I could sing, honey. You speak way better. You are so beautiful, T. Thank you, even though it's like bedtime. And I'm sitting here on camera in some dang on pigtails. Oh my God, there's over 1,000. Was 1,262 people? Wow, that's crazy. It's a lot of people in here. Can I get added to your Instagram? Oh my gosh, here we go with the Instagram thing again. I have not approved anybody. I do need to go through and approve some people. I'm so over Instagram. The people who are on there are just on there. I swear. Oh, somebody says it's pronounced Jeannie Mai. You got it right the first time. Oh, okay. I knew it was one or the other. Oh, okay. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, I didn't watch the second part of the Love and Hip Hop reunion because I seen some of y'all asking. I haven't seen it yet, but I know that Zell hit Mr. Ray and he was bleeding and stuff. I DVR'd it. I just haven't gotten to it. But guess what I got into this weekend? And my kids are laughing at me because I'm always late. I'm like literally late to everything. I'm always a day late and $1 short. So this weekend, I've been watching Netflix and I've been really into Skin Wars. I didn't even know this show existed. So I was on Netflix bored, like, okay, what can I watch? And I got to watching Skin Wars. And so right now, I made it all the way up to season 3. Like, I watched it Friday, like every single episode. I really liked it. Does anybody watch Skin Wars, or did anybody watch it? And then I went to Google to see like when the newest season comes on, and it's been canceled. I'm like, look at my late ass. It's canceled. But I really enjoy this show. I would love to be painted by one of those painters, okay? But I don't know because I got stretch marks and shit on my butt. So I don't know how that would look in the pictures. I was thinking about that when I was watching these girls get painted. I was like, dang, I got stretch marks. I wonder how they would look if they did me on the little skin thing. I don't know. It'd be fun to watch. How long have I been out here? I've been out here for 20 minutes. Oh, thank you so much for the donations. I really appreciate it. Saga Spirit Guide, keep doing your thing. Thank you, sis. It's so many comments in here. I'm like trying to read everybody's stuff. What advice would you give to somebody who was physically abused by their first love? Oh my God. Girl. That's going to make the show sad and depressing because, yeah, I've been through it. So maybe that's something that you can hit me up about personally. Like, hit me up on Twitter, and then, we can DM each other. Because that's a really tough one, and it's very, very hard to get over. That's a real tough one. But I don't want to be depressed and boo-hooing, honey. Who is that? Remedy Baby Jesus. Stretch marks are okay. Yes, they are. But I didn't know that for the longest time. Thank you for Kendrick Lamar. Because I'm serious. I'm just, a regular schmegular girl. And so I would like see pictures of people like, okay, I'm so confused. Like, I'm looking at all these Instagram models and these girls have like 50-inch asses and not a stretch mark, no cellulite, no dimples. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, my butt is not that big and I have stretch marks. I can't believe we're having this conversation. And then, like, when Kendrick Lamar dropped Be Humble and I seen that girl, I was like, oh my gosh, people do have marks on their butts and their legs and, just stuff like that. And then I saw Kelly Rowland and Ashanti and, all summer women were posting unretouched pictures of themselves and then hashtagging Be Humble. So that made me feel secure enough when I went to Miami to put on a 2-piece bikini. And not care. So thank you, Kendrick, and everybody out there who is doing the whole Be Humble challenge, because it really helped. Because sometimes we get so enamored by these false images of beauty and everything is perfection and, airbrushing, that we forget what real people look like, and I think that's the saddest part of, social media and Instagram, that so many girls are striving for perfection when, the truth is nobody's perfect and we all have some type of blemish somewhere, honey. Let's see. There's a lot of comments in here. Oh, so you guys did watch Skin Wars. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only loser. Like, I love this show. And then the black dude, I think his name was Rio. Honey, when he started crying, oh my gosh. When he lost. And then he started going off on the judges. And I was like, no, black man, don't go off on the judges. And then finally he had to come out and say that, it wasn't that he was mad at the judges. It's just he's been through a lot. He's been homeless. And then when he broke down crying, yeah, I was in tears. I was in my room boo-hooing like a baby. And my youngest was like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Are you in pain right now? And I'm like, no, I'm watching Skin Wars. I'm so embarrassed. I was in tears, like boo-hooing like a damn baby. Don't judge me. Kayla said, it's good to see you, T. It's good to see you, too. It's so nice to have everybody in here. No, for real, I was like, oh my God, no, black man, don't cry. Because he really tried, honey. Rio really tried. So I was in tears. But yeah, it was a really good show. I really like Skin Wars. It's on Netflix. I know I'm late. Y'all probably been watching it since 2014, honey. But I just found it and I really like it. Oh gosh, it's a lot. Did you hear about Michelle's depression and her fake calling Beyonce out? I did hear about Michelle's depression. And I really like the fact that she spoke about that. Because that's some real stuff. And that's one thing, it's so easy to be on the outside looking in on somebody's life and assuming that they have everything and they have their life together and everything is perfect. But it's not like that. And you guys know, if you guys have been with me for any length of time, I suffer from that a lot. And a lot of times I keep myself in my room and sometimes I have to force myself to go out and to mingle. And it's hard. Oh my gosh, Ronan is calling in. This is like my bestest friend. Hold on. Ronan?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Hey, I got you on speakerphone.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. Say hey to everybody. I don't want to put your phone on there. Hold on. Make sure I didn't show it. That is so... It's weird because I'm looking at this and it's like... There's like a lag in the video. But yeah, we're talking about Michelle and her depression. And I was telling them, like, how I suffer from depression. And you know this. And I've been through so much. And it's hard, like, especially when a celebrity is talking about that, don't look at it like, oh, she's just looking for attention or she just wants to be Beyonce. No, like, that's some real stuff. It doesn't matter how perfect you assume somebody's life is. Beyonce probably going through some shit. You know what I mean? As much as people pick her apart and her daughter and her marriage and, so everybody goes through stuff. So that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, everybody's subject to it. I've been diagnosed with the clinical depression from the VA, so it does happen to anybody.
Yeah. I'm proud of Michelle for coming out and telling her story. But one thing I did not like how some of the news outlets try to make it look like Matthew Knowles was a bad guy. Like they try to make it a Michelle versus Matthews. And I thought that was really disgusting and tacky because Michelle never threw Matthew Knowles under the bus. What she stated is that Matthew came at her and was like, what do you got to be depressed about? You're in the #1 girl band. You guys are touring everywhere. You guys are making money. And I don't think that he said that maliciously. That's how a lot of people respond to stuff.
Right.
Because they don't necessarily get it. And they feel like, you know what? Your life should be good. You should be happy. And that's not always the case.
No, it's not. I mean, a lot of people have a one-side perspective on things. Like, you should be happy you got this thing going, that thing going, but they don't see everything that happens on the back end. Or, when the camera is off or actually when the video screen is off. They don't know the time and work and effort you got to put up with. And even some of the people that, either on and offline, how you deal with them. So they don't know the whole story.
Right, exactly. And somebody in the chat room said, Ronan, thank you for your service. So they must know you from when we used to do the podcast together. Me and him used to have a podcast 3-4 years ago, Table Talk with T. So we might bring that back soon.
We need to bring it back.
I know, we do. I had to stop being depressed and get back on my shit, right? I've been going through a lot, but it is what it is. They don't know, but you know.
Well, that's the thing. It's like we've talked in depth about a lot of things that happened. And
right.
That's what you tell people. If they weren't there to even understand what was happening, they'll never understand. Even some people, if you tell them, if they lack empathy or even concern about what's going on with you, they're never going to understand.
No.
Never.
Nope, not at all. But yeah, so thank you for calling in out the blue. I just wanted to answer your call being that I was on here. I'm only going to be on here for another 5 minutes and then I have to get ready for bed and stuff.
Well, was calling and I seen what was over the closed caption vlog you was doing earlier.
Oh, because I was talking, there was nothing coming out. I forgot to turn on the mixer. God. I be trying to figure all this stuff out. Yeah, everybody started texting me like, T, we can't hear you. And I'm like, damn, let me get out and start over again. Yeah, I forgot to hit the button. But I think everybody can hear me now, so it's all good. And I've been talking for 30 minutes. So I'll talk to you later, though. I'll hit you up probably later when I get done working out. I've been doing good. I've been working out every day for the past week and a half. Getting back into my exercise routine.
You did. Like I said, we have a lot to talk about, a little bit later. But I'm going to head to work, but I want to say what's up to everybody and looking forward to doing the show again.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right now.
Bye. I had to take that call. That's like my bestest friend. It's so many comments in here. Okay, let me try and pick up. T, can you shout me out, please? I love you. Hey, Ayana Barbosa. Did I pronounce that right? I hope so. Shout out to you. Let's see. I love you guys too. Johnny Blaze exposed Stevie J for sleeping with a trans woman. And Mona is paying Jasmine to say that Kirk is the father of her child. Ooh, honey. That's a lot of tea right there in that comment, King Brian. Oh, my goodness. I'm not surprised. There's so many things that go on in the industry and people, messing with this person, that person. I'm not surprised at all. Have you heard about Keisha Kilor and Gucci's wedding? You know what? I know that was like the number one rated show on BT. I honestly didn't watch it. I did not watch the wedding. I didn't even DVR it. I'm gonna try and watch it, but I just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I think Keisha's a beautiful woman, but then there's all these rumors about her having kids in Jamaica, and then she came out and said that she didn't have no kids, and I don't know. So I really didn't get into it. It just seemed like it was just more of a celebrity field event, because I know they said his mother wasn't invited, his brother wasn't invited, none of her immediate family was there, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Your skin is shopping. I don't know what that means. Hi, Derek. He says, hey, TT. It's always fun when people call me TT because that's what people call me anyways. T, you have a calling. Are you still a vegetarian? Yes, ma'am. Somebody else said I didn't care either. Okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't just me. Because I heard everybody talking about it on social media, and I'm like, am I the only person who just didn't care that Gucci and Keisha got married and it was like this big event on BET? I don't know. I'm just over a lot of the hoopla and the stuff that like the media like tries hard to push. Because like while they was pushing Gucci Mane's wedding, I'm like, well, what's really going on in the world? Who done got bombed today? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I think about stuff. When they like really try and push something to distract me, I'm always like in the back end trying to figure out like what else is going on. Like what happened the same day of Gucci Mane's wedding when they had the highest ratings in BET history? What happened on that day to black folks? What laws were enacted? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo, but that's just how I am. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, I go to read and it just disappears. Somebody was saying that they're a huge fan from Glasgow. I think Scotland or something. Lord, I can't even find the comment. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I saw most of the comment. I was going to read it out loud. She said on the reel that she has a daughter. Okay, so Keisha has a daughter, but now I thought people were saying she had 3 kids or something. It's weird. T, you like to work out late night? I thought I was the only one. No, ma'am, Candace, I do. I prefer working out at night while watching Skin Wars. Or, something on TV. Or even I'll listen to, who be having them long ass damn YouTube vlogs, honey. Like, they do them long like Black Authority. Sometimes I work out and listen to him because he has those long podcasts. Or, there's a few other people, too, I'll listen to if they have, like, a long podcast. Because you're just listening to them talk and you're able to work out. So, or sometimes I'll listen to myself if I put out a long video, like a 30-minute video. I'm like, okay, cool, this Hazel E video, I'm going to work out to that because that way I can just hear and whatever. So I like doing stuff like that. So working out at night is cool because then once I get done working out at night, I jump in the shower. I ain't gonna lie, honey, because working out does cause me pain, but I have to work out because I have to, you have to work out. You got to keep your body ticking, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes after I work out, then I have to take pain medicine. And then after that, then I just, go to bed. So, regardless of it, I have to just fight through the pain. Because I think it's better, even if you have a chronic illness, even if you're sick, I still think it's a good thing to work out and, get blood flowing through your body and work out your lungs and your heart and stuff like that. So, yeah, I definitely work out at night. It's too hard for me to do it during the day. Your phone cracked. Yes, Montreal. Did you see my shit? My phone is cracked. And people make fun of me so much. And you know what? What's so messed up is that I have never had a cracked phone in my life. This is like the first time my phone screen, I mean, it looks like a damn, it's a mess, honey. And what's so crazy is that, I'm not gonna lie, I used to discriminate against people with cracked phones, okay? So, like, let's say your phone looked like my phone before I cracked my phone, and you'd be like, oh, let me see your phone. I'm like, oh, hell no, boo. Your phone's cracked. You cannot touch my phone. That's how my attitude was. Because I used to think that people who had cracked phones were just clumsy. They didn't care. They didn't respect their product. And when I tell you, when I cracked my phone, I was literally in tears. Like, what the hell? Because I've never cracked the phone. So I was just real upset. And how did I crack my phone? Matter of fact, what happened was I had flew out here to Minnesota. I had left LA, flew out here to Minnesota because my youngest son had a basketball tournament. So I had to get him down to Rochester. And so I was listening to somebody on YouTube. And like how you're listening to like a podcast and it's really, really good? So I went grocery shopping at Walmart. I was taking groceries out the car. I should have just sat my phone on the kitchen table, you know what I'm saying, and finished unloading the car, but not me, honey. I was like, I gotta listen to this tea. And I forgot who I was listening to. I don't know if it was Alex Jones, honey. I don't know. It was somebody, but they was like speaking some real stuff, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of y'all don't like Alex Jones, but I don't necessarily just listen for him. There's a lot of other people on his channel that, they speak some, truth or whatever. But I don't know if it was him or if it was somebody else, but I was listening to somebody's podcast and I didn't want to set my phone down. So I'm sitting here unloading the groceries out the car and a pack of ramen noodles. Yes, honey, some ramen noodles. It fell on the ground. So as I go to reach and pick the ramen noodles off the ground, the phone slipped out of my coat pocket. And of all the places it could have fell, it landed dead on the screen. When I tell you, I was so damn pissed. And it was funny, like, people clown me, like my kids, my mom. Everybody was laughing because everybody knows how I am about people with cracked phones. I'm like, don't touch my phone. Keep your cracked phone ass over there, So when they see my phone, they're like, dang, what happened to your phone, T? So the fact that y'all can see that, I'm really embarrassed because my phone is just, it's a mess. And I want to get the Note 8, but honestly, my phone has been cracked like this. Initially, I went to go fix the screen because I'm like, I'm not about to walk around with a cracked screen. Ain't nobody about to judge me. And I go to the store, and because this is an S7 Edge with like how both edges are slanted, when I went to the store, they said they wanted $400 to fix the screen. And I was like, you know what? Y'all must be smoking crack. I'm going to wait until, the newest phone comes out. Why would I pay $400 to fix the screen when I could just buy the phone brand new? So I was just like, you know what? Never mind. So that's how my phone got cracked. Somebody said skincare secrets. What are my secrets? I drink a lot of water. I think water is the best thing. I mean, juice is good too. And what is that? We was talking about this on Instagram because Styles P and Jadakiss, they just opened their juice bar in New York. And congratulations to them. Making your own shakes is very important. And people have been telling me to do like a shake recipe. So maybe I'll have the kids film me sometime and I can show you guys how I make my shakes. But I drink shakes in the morning, and along with green tea is really good for your system as well. So it's about what you put into your body can affect what comes out. And then you always want to make sure, you wash your face. I use Neutrogena. Neutrogena for me is like one of the best, what is that? Skin soap stuff. Skincare. I don't even know how to pronounce it. What is it? Skin soap? What is it called? Face wash. I'm like, skin soap, face wash, Neutrogena. So I use that on my skin. I also use, what's this other stuff? Homemade soaps. too. Black soap is good. There's this emu soap I use. It's really good too. I use that on my body. So I just try and use more natural stuff. And then I make all my own shea butters and everything. So I just whipped some shea butter this weekend. So yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Let's see. Check your face. I haven't been on Facebook in almost a year, to be honest with you. I've fallen back so much on social media. It's crazy. Somebody said skin soap. I couldn't pronounce facial cleaner or whatever. I forgot the word, so I was kind of skin soap. Your skin is amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, so many people. It's over 1,400 people in here now, and I've been out here for 40 minutes. I see why people do live stream, because you can just talk and talk. It's a lot of people. Would you want to see Nicki Minaj perform at the Super Bowl? I mean, it doesn't make me a difference one way or another. No. I don't even know if I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's the thing. Black people, are we still boycotting the Super Bowl or not? Remember when all the black folks was talking about boycotting the Grammys? When they had, no, was it the Grammys? No, it was the Oscars. The whole Oscars so white. And then I get on the Twitter and everybody's on there watching the show. So I'm like, well, damn, are we not boycotting? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Do you listen to pop music? Yes, I do. TT, I just found your site 2 weeks ago. And I love you so much. Thank you and welcome to the family, Valentina Valentine. My husband, oh my God, this moves so fast. Have you heard of Melanie Big? She's a German woman that's injecting herself with tanning solution to turn herself into a black woman. I have seen her. She got them big old boobies. She looks crazy as hell, okay? No, she looks very unnatural. And it's funny that she wants to make herself look darker to be a black woman, but I bet you she don't want the real headaches of being a black woman now, does she? Nah, I don't agree with that. Be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, love the skin you're in. And I know I talked about this in the Hazel E video. You know, the whole light skin, dark skin thing, it irritates me because at the end of the day, we're just people. And the thing that I never even understood growing up is that, like I always say, people cannot help the color that they're born. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make any sense for us to sit here and hate on each other and go back and forth. Like I always tell you on this channel, a light-skinned chick, a racially ambiguous chick, a mixed chick, whatever, they can't help their skin tone any more than I can help my brown skin. You know what I'm saying? It's just how God made us. And if we would like put silly stuff aside, like skin tone and race, we would find out that there's so much more that we have in common with each other than not in common with each other. You know, so it's just really sad that like things that you would think wouldn't happen as much now in 2017, it still happens. And it's like, damn, you know, we was talking about this nonsense when we were in elementary school and then junior high and then high school. And now that I have kids, you still see that, you know, the whole team light skin, team dark skin. So it's really sad that people still have that mentality and it happens on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I notice like some light skinned people on my channel or women kind of get upset like, oh, well, I went through that too. I'm sure you did, and I've seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? I've seen dark-skinned women hating on light-skinned girls for no other reason than the fact that they were light-skinned or had a particular hair texture, whatever. I've seen it, and I know for a fact that it happens, but I'm speaking as my experience as a, you know, dark-skinned woman. So can I just speak on my experiences real quick? Like, that doesn't take away from your experience. That doesn't mean that your experience is invalid. I'm just speaking on, you know, the things that I went through, and it's not to, like, throw shade or say, you know, I had it worse than or better. No, none of that. Just, you know, speaking on what I went through. But at the end of the day, I think it's silly. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Like most of like my really good friends, I'm usually like the darkest one in my clique. Like all my like really good friends, childhood friends are all either mixed, light, you know what I'm saying? And we've never had that issue, you know what I'm saying? So it's just really sad that in 2017, you still have women who think that they're better than or less than based on nothing more than their skin tone. And unfortunately, men go through that too. You know, you have a lot of dark skinned boys who are shamed for their skin tone, or you have light skinned boys who are shamed and told that they're soft or, you know, they're punks because they're light skinned. And it's really unfortunate. And this mainly goes on in not just the black community, but in minority communities. You see it in the Indian community, the Asian community, you know, in the African community. And for me, I think it was even harder because I didn't have that positive reinforcement. Like, I didn't hear that until I got older, and I heard that from people outside of my family that my skin tone and my skin color was okay. I didn't get that reinforcement because, like I told you guys, I know a lot of y'all are new, I was raised around bleachers. You know what I'm saying? So when you're raised around bleachers, how can you think that your skin is okay when everybody around you is bleaching their skin? You know, I have aunts that are not their complexion that they were when I was a little girl. And now that I'm older, you know, they're Beyonce's complexion, they're Rihanna's complexion. So for me, it took me a long time to realize that my skin is okay and that I didn't need to go that route, you know. But when you're raised around bleachers, it does a lot to you. I'm going to just leave it at that and, you know, watch somebody be in their feelings like, what are you talking about? So we can bleach our skin. Yes, you can bleach your skin, auntie. Nobody's judging you. I'm just saying that it took a toll on me. Shit. Oh my God, somebody said, I've been watching since your T Fizzle days. What's up, world? It's your girl T Fizzle. Y'all remember that? Oh my goodness. I still remember recording my first video in the kitchen with my ex-husband. And he was like, what are you going to say? I was like, I don't know. And I just said that and it just kind of stuck. So I don't know. Memories, y'all. Memories. Somebody said, Devin said, what do you think of the Black Panther trailer? You know what, Devin? Do not go off on me. I haven't watched it yet. I seen you post it. I seen it, you know, posted on the website. And I was like, I got to watch it. And honey, I forgot. But I'm going to go check it out when I get done working out. Because I do want to see the trailer. I heard it's really good. Oh my goodness. So many questions. We still boycotting the NFL. That's funny. I literally pulled over to join the chat. Oh my gosh. I was driving. I need a life. Don't feel bad, Mina. I've done the same thing too, honey. When I seen somebody doing a live, so I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and pull over. I ain't got nothing else to do. That is so awesome. Thank you for dropping through. Amina Fanti, I adore you so much. I adore you too. Thank you so much. Can you talk about voting and creating a defense team of Democrats to block the dangerous agenda of Trump? It shows minorities don't vote. Honey, this is not a political channel. I get what you're saying, but this is not a political channel. I'm so over this whole, like I told my mama the other day, I still can for the life of me, I still cannot believe this man is the president of the United States. Like it boggles my mind. Like he's really the president. I forget, I was watching something the other day. I don't know if it was Home Alone. It was something. And Donald Trump, he was in Home Alone. I said, this man is the damn president. Yeah, we have to, I don't know. You know, part of me feels like, yeah, we do need to do more stuff as people of color, you know, on the political spectrum. But then part of me feels like both parties are just as corrupt. You know, at this point in time, I just don't know. I watch a lot of things, you know, outside of like pop culture and stuff. And a lot of things has me nervous more than even Trump. Like this whole North Korea, China becoming a superpower. I was watching a documentary the other day. It's called The Cult of Materialism. It was really good, actually. I like documentaries. Like when I'm not watching Ratchet Television or Skin Wars, I watch a lot of documentaries. Like I just go from one to another to another. And The Cult of Materialism was really, really good. And they were just talking about like, you know, just all the things that we consume and how it's really affecting the earth. And, you know, soon enough, we're going to be, you know, right now, people are tripping over fighting for oil and things like that. But what a lot of people don't realize is that the oil is running out. And what's going to be really scary is when people start fighting for natural resources such as water. You know, once countries start going to war for water because, you know, there's only so much drinkable water on earth, you know. So those are the things that scare me even more than a Donald Trump presidency. It's just a lot of stuff that's going on in the world that's just really scary, you know, and especially now with, you know, China becoming its own superpower and America in so much debt. And then it also makes me think too, like, why is all of a sudden North Korea on the radar? You know, why is all of a sudden Kim Jong-un this big boogeyman? Like, are we creating this whole scenario of what he could do to the United States so that way we can, you know, go in there, supposedly take over if we can, and then get closer to China's resources? I don't know. Just my little conspiracy, honey. I think about a lot of stuff, but, you know, Y'all ain't trying to hear that boring shit that be going on in my mind and all my little worries and concerns. Y'all be trying to come here to sip tea, honey. So anyhow, let's see. I grew up in a really diverse liberal family. Oh my God, these comments go so fast. I missed it. Any thoughts on the new photo? Oh no, we talked about that whole Kanika Jenkins at first, and that photo was just sad. It really was. I don't think I've ever commented on a YouTube video, but I had to come out of hiding and say hello. Hello, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Donald Trump is the rat Florida of politics. I definitely agree. And then somebody said, this is all a Bible prophecy. It's very, very scary. Racism, sexism, classism are used to separate us and distract us from what's really going on. The deep state has an agenda, and it's blatant. The war on terror is total BS. Your worries are valid, T. Thank you so much, 7489K. He's speaking some truth right there. Somebody said, what's up, babe? What's up, Dadon? Harp, we talked about Harp before. Oh my goodness, my laptop has 17 minutes remaining. How long have I been out here? For 50 minutes. Do y'all know where my charger is? Can you get my charger? I think it's in the kitchen. Please. Unless y'all want me to get up. Oh yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway too. Before I forget, before I get up out of here. Because I've been out here for 50 minutes already. Look, somebody says, T, you got your tin hat on again. Yes, sir. Or no, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, Miss Wingy. I sure do. I can't with the conspiracies. I'm too scared. I don't know what to believe. You know, you just got to pick and choose. One thing I would say about conspiracies, do your research, because there's so much, as much information is out here, there's a lot of disinformation. And I think that's the worst. Like, oh my God. Now you got people on YouTube just making up fake Illuminati videos. And some of them are really funny and I laugh. But, you know, if I really want to see a breakdown of, you know, why you think Cardi B's an Illuminati, don't turn it into a damn joke. Don't waste my time. You know, so you got to like really, really sort through the disinformation. Thank you, son. You got to plug it in. Yeah, plug it in over there on that side. All right. Pull that way, because it's going to get stuck on the thing. Thank you. I got the power. Plug this in for this whole thing goes kaput. Oh my goodness. I did not expect to be on here this long. And you still ended up on camera while you was trying to run through the camera all fast. We still caught you. Oh no, what was I saying? Let's see. Somebody said something about Mary Mary. What happened to Mary Mary? One of the Mary Mary sisters on the show, Gugu, said she's getting weight loss surgery because she thinks that is the only way she's going to get a guy. What do you think about that? You know, I don't know. I think we live in a world where, like I told y'all before, you know, people say that whole love yourself, be proud of the skin you're in. But I feel like it's bullshit at the end of the day. You know, we can say love yourself and love your size and, you know, love the way you are. But then as soon as somebody changes something, it's like, well, damn, bitch, you look really good. You know, so I don't know. Because people said the same thing about Don Richard. Or I think she goes by Richard now. The girl that was in Making the Band. And I remember people would go in. I mean, I always thought Don was pretty. And I remember folks would say little things about her nose or whatever, but it's like whatever, you know, they're just hating. She's a pretty girl, she can dance, she can sing. And then when she got the nose job, I was like, well, damn, her nose job actually looked decent. Not that she needed it. So I don't know. And then people gave her so many props. And then when she got props from getting her nose done, then came the skin bleaching, then came her changing more of herself. And now she doesn't even look like the same Dawn from Making the Band. And that goes for a lot of people. But I think at the end of the day, if you have to get something done in order to attract a man, or if, you know, you have to have weight loss surgery just to get somebody, then do you really want to be with that person? If that person couldn't love you the way you were before, then do you really think it's going to be genuine? Are they going to genuinely love you after? Or are they only going to be with you because now you're smaller? Or now you got some big old, double D titties. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that people have to be careful of, is making sure that that person really loves you for you. Because once your looks fade and your body's not as perky as it once was, is that person still going to stand by your side? And another thing that kind of frustrates me is you see like some guys, not all of course, online, and they're demanding that women look a certain way. Like I said in my Hazel E video, that it's always okay when men are saying that they want a woman to be shaped like, Black China or Amber Rose, or, have big boobs, little waist, fat ass. And, they can demand that, and that's great. If your body is on point too, sir. I mean, if you're out here and your body is rock solid, like Tyson Beckford or, Tyrese, Reese with his annoying ass, but he does have a nice body, or The Rock. The Rock has an amazing body. Then you can kind of demand perfection in your girl. But I'm sorry, if you're out here looking like Mr. Clump, I'm going to need you not to be talking about how you need your chick to look like a supermodel or an Instagram model. Like, make sure your body's on point. Make sure you're a 10 if you're demanding a 10. If not, you know what I'm saying, you need to stick to the damn fishes in the damn rivers and lakes that you're used to. So that's the thing that annoys me. And some women do that too. Don't get it twisted. You got some chicks, honey, who have no business demanding shit. Be like, I want me a baller. I'm only going to talk to a dude in the NBA. I want me an NFL, player. And I want, a rapper. I want a dude who's balling. And it's like, oh, okay, man. Well, what do you do for a living? Nothing. Instagram model, you know what I mean? Like, you're not even bringing in no real income, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're sitting here living, in low income housing or just whatever, and then it's like you're demanding an NFL, NBA, player, and it's just like, come on. So I just think and I mean, it's cool to have, dreams and hopes, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to say that you want that, but then don't shit on the guy who lives in your community, who's like the blue collar worker, who's trying to holler at you, you know what I'm saying? And you're looking down on him because he's not making, $500,000 a year. But it's like, well, damn, you're not either. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It goes the same way for men and women. So I don't know. I just always find that funny. I'm having fun with this discussion tonight. Let's see what else. Please don't tell me that you believe in the flat earth theory. No, I do not believe that the earth is flat. What's his name? B.O.B. can kick rocks with that mess. I do not believe in that theory, baby. Not at all. If you look like a bag of potatoes, you cannot demand a supermodel. Amen. Al Titan said that. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be wanting some, perfection, honey, and their asses aren't perfect. Like, really? That ain't right. Stop. Ghetto King said, I was half asleep till this live started and hit the like button and share this and donated. Sure love you. Thank you so much, Ghetto King. I appreciate that. Modern day entertainers are just modern day jesters and clowns. Do your research. Yep, that's the truth. That is the truth. Oh my gosh. Hold up. I know that's not who I think it is in here. Shout out to Farmer Girl for her birthday. Shout out Farmer Girl. I can't believe y'all kids are still up. So who has school in the morning? Hi T, are you a prepper? Do you believe in prepping due to the recent tragedies? Tango to you. Yes, I do believe in prepping. I really want to get a generator. I'm trying to really research that. I do want to do that. Storing food, dried fruits, vegetables, having enough supplies, water. And one thing I was trying to tell the boys, and that's one thing I had talked about on YouTube as well, when I saw people fighting over water, and it scared me. Not because so much of them fighting, but it scared me how dependent we become on stuff. That's what I was telling the boys. Like, people were literally fighting during hurricane season over bottled water. And it's like, do you realize that the water that comes out of your sink is drinkable? You know what I'm saying? And if it's not drinkable, you can boil it and cool it down and then put it in jugs. Like, the fact that people don't know this, the fact that we've gotten to the point where we're so obsessed with convenience is what really scares me. And I think that, when the end of the world does happen, I think that's what's going to be the demise of most people, is the fact that we're so attached to technology and that we're so used to convenience. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sad part. So I do believe in prepping. I do believe in having your research, having your first aid, bag ready and stuff like that, your supplies. But definitely when they tell you stuff like, okay, there's a hurricane warning, you know what I'm saying? And you have a week and a half to prepare, take it seriously. You have to be, one thing I do say is that we have to be grateful for technology. As much as technology kind of irks me at times and scares me, we still have to be grateful for certain things, because back in the day, there was no hurricane center. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at what happened to Galveston back in the 1800s. There was nothing to warn these people. People were at the beach having a lovely day, and now all of a sudden a hurricane came in and just killed people. So at least now we have warning when it comes to like a lot of these disasters and stuff like that. But like between these hurricanes and California, like constantly on fire, I think they said it was up to like 35 people who have died from these, the flames and stuff. It's just really scary. It's really scary thinking about all the stuff that's going on. Gonna go ahead and read some more of these comments. Hey T, I was wondering if you saw the Indigenous Day interview on the Breakfast Club. Do you think Waka identifying as Native American is offensive? I talked about this. I don't know if you saw the video, Mackie. Yeah, the thing that really irked me with the whole Waka Flocka thing, there are African Americans who feel like they're not descended from people in Africa, and that's fine. They feel like their bloodline is Native American. But the difference between them and Waka Flocka is that these people have done research. They are a part of these tribes. They go to the ceremonies. So for me, I take them more seriously than a Waka Flocka. What bothered me with Waka is that the way he was so just arrogant about, I don't have any African blood in me. I don't have no black in me. But then he was so adamant and sure that he not only had Indian blood in him, but you also heard him say European blood. And that's what bothered me. It's like, unless he took a DNA test, why are you so sure that you're basically a mixture of just Native and European blood, but you're quick to just denounce the African blood in you that clearly shows in you because, his features and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm just over a lot of these celebrities and their fake deepness, and, they want to be woke one day and ignorant the next. And then it also irritates me when people get on, by perpetuating, just bullshit music, drug culture, gun culture. And I'm not saying they don't have the right to grow. That's not what I'm saying, because we all grow, we all evolve. That's part of being human beings, okay? But I always find it funny when these people make money off of the foolishness. They make money off of being ignorant. And then once they get the money, now they want to come back and school all you little Negroes in the hood and, teach y'all how woke they are. So that's the like condescending shit that just kind of irritates me, because it's like, why, what was all this woke shit, a few years ago when you was talking about, I forgot that real popular song. I think it was No Hands or something like that. And it's like, what was all this woke stuff back then? Just like with Bow Wow. Okay, if you don't want to claim that you're black, then why did you, get involved with black music? Why did you use black people to support you? Why were you, eating off of black money? But now the you want to distance yourself from your blackness. And that's the part that just irritates me. It's like, there's nothing wrong with being black. And I feel like sometimes people, like to shy away from their blackness because they feel like black people are at the bottom of the social economic ladder, and the black community is not doing as well as other communities, per se, so they try and distance themselves. But that's not how you make a community better. You don't make a community better by distancing yourself and saying that you're not a part of that community and you got this community in you. No, you make it better that by being a part of that community and being positive and trying to do something to better that community. So that's what irritates me with the Wakas and the Bow Wows of the world. So I don't know. I hope I made that clear without being too mean, because some of his fans were trying to drag me. Yes, Albert Bird. Let the church say amen. My boyfriend is not rich, but he treats me good. And you know what, Shilda? That's all that matters, because sometimes you can get with somebody with a whole bunch of money and they can treat you like crap, and they make you feel like, well, you know what, if you're not going to do it, the next chick is going to do it because they have money. So as long as you have somebody who treats you like a queen, that, you know, that should be the first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? But he should definitely be trying to, you know, step his game up and not, you know, stay in the same situation. Like, you don't want to be broke your whole life. You want to elevate. So as long as you guys are willing to grow and elevate together, you know what I'm saying, that's like the perfect combination. So just being with somebody with money isn't always, you know, a good thing either, because sometimes when people have money, they feel like, you know, they own you, or they feel like, you know, if you don't do this and that, they'll just, you know, replace you. So it's a fine balance. And if you find true love, definitely hold on to it, because it, honey, it's hard. I'll be out here searching. Like, true love, where are you? So, where are you? Anyway, I'm a mess, y'all. Somebody, I'm going through that right now. My boyfriend is saying that I need to lose 10 pounds after I lost 20 pounds. Okay, hold on. I'm watching myself on the monitor. China is suing the Kardashians. China, honey, Lindsay, China needs to sit down somewhere. And her mama went off on everybody the other day. I don't know if you've seen this. Tokyo Tony cussed out all her followers and said that they all need to donate to her. No, they all need to give her $1 per follower for following her on Instagram. So she wants people to pay her to follow her on Instagram. I was like, I guess. I don't know. I can't with them. Let's see. No one respects that. Aloha from Hawaii. Thank you, Shauna. I would never run. Nope. You read DC Comics? No, I'm Team Marvel. And what's so awesome, Devin, for my birthday, he sent me some comic books. He sent me some Gem and the Hologram comic books. So that was awesome. I still have those comic books, Devin. It's always nice when people send me stuff. I think that's awesome. I'm just reading through these comments. It's so much. I'm like trying to keep up. Mine. Oh, okay. She says her name is pronounced Macy, like the store. Okay, cool. Thank you. Where did you get your MacBook cover from? Where did I get this one from? Honestly, I go through MacBook covers like water. Like TSA, they always laugh, because they're like, oh, you got a new one now. You know, I go through them a lot. But this one has actually lasted a while. I think I've had this like maybe 6 months. Because usually like after 3 or 4 months, because I move around so much, I'm always flying and banging stuff, they tend to break. But this one is really good quality. Where did I get it from? I believe I got it on eBay. You know, I probably didn't pay no more than $20 for it. So, but I love it. It's bright. It's a lot of colors. It has like my favorite X-Men people on there and Spider-Man. But where they put the apple is kind of suspect. I'm like, why didn't they move the apple or move Spider-Man further down and put it on his chest or something? But I don't know, honey. You know, I'm always seeing stuff in other stuff. So, do you like iPhones or strictly Android? I hate iPhones. My oldest son, that's Team iPhone over there, okay? So he likes iPhone. I'm Team Android. I love MacBooks. I love my Mac. But I tried the iPhone thing when the iPhone 4 first came out, and I just felt it was too restrictive. Because Android, you can customize stuff how you want to. You can basically do anything. You can download different apps. I just felt like Apple was way too restrictive. Maybe they're looser now, because I think they're up to like the iPhone 8 or something. But when the iPhone 4 came out, I tried to go and get one, and I wasn't feeling it. So I went right back to Android. So I've had an Android ever since. And I think part of it is... when smartphones first came out, it depends on how you were introduced to smartphones. So when the smartphones first came out, if you initially bought an iPhone, most people who started with iPhones have continued the iPhone legacy. Most people who started with Android have just stayed with Android. And I think that's really what it is. And I started with the Android. So for me, that's just what I'm real comfortable with. So I love Android. even though I use my MacBook. Somebody said, can I have your hair? You guys are so sweet because I'm like really feeling like, oh my God, I'm really sitting here on camera in some dang on pigtails. Somebody said, I love iPhones because I love myself. Okay, Dominique. Team Android, Apple head for life. I can't do it. Team Android, Team iPhone. Oh, Lord. Here we go with the teams. That's what happened last time, too, when we was talking about zodiac signs. That was so funny. Cam Newton. What did he do now? I know he had on some funny outfit the other day. Somebody was clowning him on Instagram. Most of T's followers are Android users. Yes, that's because we're poor. I'm just kidding. You know how people who have iPhones, you can't tell them shit, honey. Ooh wee. You cannot tell an iPhone user anything, especially in LA. I remember when I had the Galaxy, what was that, the Note Edge? And it's a big phone. The Note, like the initial like Note 4 or whatever. It was like a big Edge phone or whatever. And I remember I'd be on set and people would look, because like most people in LA only have iPhones. I don't know if it's a LA thing. I mainly see Androids like in the Midwest. Like, but in LA, it's like literally out of 10 friends, all 10 have iPhones. Like, I'm dead serious. So I'd be on set, and of course, nobody ever has my charger. But I would have like, you know, backup chargers and stuff like that. And I remember I was on set minding my own damn business, okay? Checking Twitter and stuff. And somebody was like, you know, scrunching their face up and shit like. And I look up like, yes, what kind of phone is that? Like, they were like really upset. They're like, what kind of phone is that? And I was like, it's a, you know, a Note Edge. A Note Edge. Like, why is it so big? I don't know. They're like, who makes that? I'm like, Samsung. Like, they were like so mystified. Can I see it? And I was like, I guess. You know, like looking at it like, you know, but it's so funny because most of the people in LA, like they have iPhones, honey. You cannot tell iPhone users shit. Oh my goodness. Somebody said they switched over to Apple. Somebody said I'm in LA, Android since the beginning. I know that's right, Wicked. Android rocks. LA got a lot of followers, yeah. A lot of people in LA that I know love iPhones. I don't know what it. I've never seen more iPhones than when I'm in LA. T, can you do a meet and greet in Houston? I don't know. I do want to come down to Houston. And what's so crazy, I was supposed to come down there this summer and all this mess happened. But we ended up going to Miami instead. But I would love to. Chelsea says, Android is trash. Come on, Chelsea. Stop. I am Team Android. I'm from Brampton, Ohio. Oh, no, Ontario. Oh, wow. Renee Smith. Welcome. The NFL Neil. I'm so over the NFL and all that drama. Hello, T. I got an Android. I'm an LA girl. I know that's what's up. iPhone all day, every day. Cracked ass iPhone. Uh-huh. T, me and my girls love you. We discuss your videos in our group chat. Much love from Toronto. Oh, thank you so much, Roselle. I appreciate that. Galaxy for life. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Come to Baton Rouge. Have I been to Baton Rouge? No. I've been to New Orleans, but not Baton Rouge. Ooh, T, let's smash this rainbow flag together. What do you mean by that? Team both. T, come to London. That'd be nice. A lot of Androids in NYC. Okay. I'm just trying to like read through all these comments. Oh my goodness. It's getting so late. Time is, oh, it's 11 o'clock. What eyelashes are you wearing? I don't wear lashes. I get lash extensions. I enjoy them. Yeah, I don't wear like the singles or whatever they're called, like the cherry. I don't know. You know how lashes be having all types of little names and stuff. These are just lash extensions. Guam in the house. Come to Chicago. I've not been to Chicago in years. In years. It was something else I wanted to say. We talked about Little Richard. Oh, okay. Did y'all see Toya's gender reveal on Instagram? They showed it earlier today, and it was like this big hoopla. And I guess she's having a girl. So I thought it was pretty cool. Like, I remember I had said something on Instagram. Somebody got like really pissed off and I ended up having to block them. But I remember like this whole gender reveal thing. I just didn't get it. I don't know who started the gender reveal, but I remember when I first would see the videos, like the first, 5 videos were, they were cute. They were interesting. Then they just started becoming more and more over the top and people trying to outdo each other. And to me, they just became more about the people as opposed to the baby. And then I initially thought that the gender reveal was the same as the baby shower. And then I found out that it's not. It's 2 different parties. So then the women end up getting 2 parties instead of 1. Honey, I was so confused. So I'm like, I'm not really into gender reveal videos like that. I've seen a few cute ones and other ones I'm just like, whatever. And so I found one that I actually liked. It was one with like a Q and a Delta, Q and a Delta, and they were doing their gender reveal. And it was like purple if it's a boy and then red if it's a girl. And then it ended up being a boy and the purple came out and people were like, why is it purple? Purple's a girl color. It was just so funny, but it was a really cute gender reveal. And I was like, even though most gender reveals, annoy me, I was like, this one is cute. This person got mad. How dare you not like gender reveal parties? You're so mean and angry. I'm like, what? I'm posting a gender reveal and they still got mad. So I don't know. But I did like Toys. I thought Toys was cute. And to those who don't know, the dude who ran up and hugged her, that's her baby's daddy that I've been spilling the tea on for the past few weeks. So I'm glad he was there. And, she seemed really happy, but I know she wanted a boy. I know as soon as she seen that it's a girl, she was like, damn, another damn Regine. I know Toya wanted a boy because I wanted a boy for her, honey, okay? Oh, my goodness. T, I have jungle fever. Please help me. Okay. I don't know what you want me to help you with. Are you trying to holler? Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you, Bianca. Somebody said gender reveals are so extra. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like I said, there's been some cute ones, but there's been some, honey, there was one that literally lasted 5 minutes to get to the gender of the child. The damn Ferris wheel kept going and go. If y'all don't scream it's a boy or a girl, I'm telling some of these gender reveal things be so extra. And then as soon as you're like, I'm not into it, people get really offended. Bitch, I didn't say I eat babies for breakfast. I love the children. I'm just not into gender reveal parties. Unless, certain ones are okay, but certain ones are just too over the damn top. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who thinks that some of these gender reveal parties on social media are extra. Good, because I'm like, dang, am I mean? Like, I just, Okay, good. I'm so glad. Thank you. You guys made me feel better now. Climate change. You know what? Climate change. Me and this guy were talking the other day. We had a really dope conversation about climate change and weather. And like I told you guys in those videos when I was talking about the hurricanes, I've been telling people, if you have not been on vacation, if you have not been to certain cities, you need to go and see them because they will not be here in the next 10, 20 years. That whole southeastern part of the country is sinking, especially like Miami, South Beach. And I don't know, it just makes me sad to think about all the money that they're putting into the infrastructure that could be going towards schools and education and building more things inland. But, people want to live by the water. It's definitely a status symbol. And I think that's why there's so much building down there by the coast. Because, again, it's not just about having a mansion, honey. Now I'm by the sea. So it's definitely a status symbol like having a Mercedes or Bentley and, things like that. But the sad part is, I feel like it's a waste of investment and money because a lot of that property is not going to be there. It's going to be washed away. And it's to the point now, this guy was giving me some inside tea, and he's saying that a lot of those coastal areas now, insurance won't cover it. They're not even, so now it's, before you could have flood insurance and hurricane insurance, but now because there's so many hurricanes, it's only going to get worse. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that a lot of the insurance companies will not insure those homes anymore. So he has some friends who have homes on the beach over there in Florida, and the insurance company has basically canceled their policies. So you have to be really careful and mindful of where you build, the soil, the weather. Those are things you have to take into account. I mean, there's issues everywhere in this country as far as weather. Like, Minnesota gets really cold. The Midwest sometimes gets tornadoes. But those don't happen as frequently as the hurricanes and, the fires and all that stuff. So you just have to be really, really mindful on where you choose to build and own a home and stuff like that. And most of all, be prepared. Get ready. You get ready. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. I live in the Valley of the Sun. Where is that at? What is the Valley of the Sun? I'm thinking Phoenix. I don't know. It's not climate change. It's God waking up. Well, maybe. It's a lot of stuff. Disney World is in Central Florida. Will they give them a refund? I'm not sure. He didn't say. Them insurance companies, honey, they be shady. I don't know if they'll get refunds or not. Yes, babies for breakfast. Oh, my goodness. Greetings from Austria. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. America won't be here in 5 years. Now, I don't know about that now. Proud to be Judah. The whole America's going to be gone in 5 years? At least say 35 years. How you just going to say in 5 years America's just not going to be here? Come on. What do you think about the main writer of the Power Country treating lighter actors? Oh, a Power. Courtney treating lighter actors versus darker ones, specifically Notori. Like how light-skinned actors dress better than Notori. You know what, Madison? Don't get mad at me. I haven't watched Power in a while. My brother be going off. I'm like, you still ain't gotten into Power, but you over here watching Skin Wars? Whatever. I haven't watched Power, so I don't know how Notori dresses or how they treat her being dark-skinned versus a lighter-skinned cast. I don't know, so I don't want to speak on something that I honestly don't know anything about. Do you listen to Wizkid and Olamide? Yes. We sure do. Afrobeat, honey. I like Wizkid. You know the thing that bothers me though with some of the Afrobeat artists, like when I go to watch like some of the Afrobeat music or like the new Nigerian, stars and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of it, they're trying to emulate a lot of like the American hip hop stars. Like you'll see like, the money, the fast cars, the girls twerking, you know what I'm saying? Girl on girl action. And it's like, why are you trying to emulate American culture? Why not bring Nigerian culture into the forefront? So that's something I like, some of the music videos I've run across with some of like the Nigerian and some of like the Afrobeat artists. Some of them are cool. They're to the culture, and you see like, like the different clothing, the dance and stuff like that. But then some of them, I just feel like they're just trying to bite American hip hop, and you have to be able to differentiate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like when I watch like dance hall, when I watch Jamaican videos and stuff like that, videos based out of Jamaica, you can see a lot of their culture in it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when I watch certain Afrobeat artists, I feel like they're just trying to mimic what they see American hip hop artists do. But that's just my opinion. But I listen to a wide range of music. I listen to everybody, honey. They collaborate with American rappers. Yeah, they do. Yep, they sure do. I have connections to flights. I fly everywhere. Cool. I automatically thought Nollywood when you said Nigeria. Oh my gosh. My mom comes home. That's all she watches. Like she literally comes over just to watch Nollywood videos. And now that there's Nollywood videos on YouTube, that's all my mom watches. Before, she'd have stacks and stacks and stacks of movies for Nollywood videos. Now she watches on YouTube. So it's funny. Like usually like she'll come Sundays and that's like Nollywood day. We already know she's going to have the TV on YouTube and they'll just play, one after another. So, and I like a few of the Nollywood movies. Like I used to watch more when I was younger. It's just like sometimes I don't have time, but when she's over here, I'll watch them with her. But yeah, Nollywood movies, they're funny because they be so extra, they be so dramatic and everything, but it's always good just to hear the language and just hear like the storylines. But it's like I said, even when I watch some of the Nollywood movies, the same thing. You see like the women, you see like them give them like the women, like some of them I feel like are bleaching, so you see like people feeling like they got to bleach their skin because they want to mainly portray like the lighter skinned Nigerian women as opposed to the darker skinned ones. So it's a lot of little things that I kind of noticed in there, but we do enjoy watching the Nollywood movies on Sundays. That is my mom's thing right there. David Collins says, I love Nollywood movies too. Yes. They are so extra and dramatic. They are. Hey T, come to Jamaica. What is Nollywood? Mr. Smith, Nollywood movies are movies that are made, written, and produced in Nigeria. It's basically Nigeria's version of Hollywood. And they are the second, I think after Hollywood, the biggest media producers of content and movies is in Nollywood. They're either the second or third. Because I don't know, is it Bollywood? Is Nollywood bigger than Bollywood now? Because it's always been a competition. Because first is Hollywood, and then it's been a tie between Bollywood and Nollywood. But I think Nollywood has now surpassed Bollywood in film. So, I don't know. But the movies are good. Sometimes you can watch them on YouTube. They'll have like sub captions, like, in English. But a lot of times they're either in Yoruba or Igbo. So you have to know the language to be able to really enjoy them. So I don't know. But it's funny because my friend's daughter was over here one weekend. And she doesn't know Yoruba. But, she loves my mom. So she was like sitting there chilling with my mom. They literally sat and watched the movie. But it was so funny to watch her. She's like, I don't know, 18 now. It was funny to watch her because even though she didn't understand the language, she kind of got it. And so every time there was a funny part and my mom was laughing, she was laughing. So it's easy to just kind of watch and get it. But sometimes, if you don't know the language, it can be very confusing. But I love the movies because they're so dramatic for no reason. They were like, Oh my goodness. Those movies are funny. Yes, I am a Leo. Yeah, Nollywood is the African version of Hollywood. Shamia said, I've never heard of Nollywood. I'm going to have to check that out. Yeah, it's really cool. Bollywood is second, but not for long. Okay, thank you. That's what I wasn't sure of. Because I know Bollywood and Nollywood, they've been like, second and third. Like every other year, they'll be like, oh, Bollywood is second. And then the next will be Nollywood. So they're saying right now, Nollywood is third, Bollywood is second, Hollywood is first. Okay, cool. Warfin. Obi, what is Bollywood? Bollywood is India's version of Hollywood because India produces a lot of Indian movies and content as well. So, and sometimes I watch Bollywood movies as well. But with Bollywood, there's a lot of colorism. That's the one thing I hate about Bollywood films. There's a lot of colorism in some of them, and they definitely do not try to portray anybody of a darker skin tone, especially a female. Some of the men, but definitely not the women. And that's really sad because India is such a wide, diverse place with a lot of skin tones and, everything. But they mainly put like the whiter looking Indians in Bollywood films. Aww. Almighty Coven. Almighty Coven is always the one in my comment section talking about first. You be beating everybody, honey. He says your Draw My Life video made me cry. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I've been through some shit in my life, honey. I swear. But you know what? I just, you got to fight through it, right? Everybody has a story to tell. There's just not enough time to hear everybody's story. So, I just decided to share a piece of my life, but I'm glad it moved you. She said, my mom loves African movies too. She's from Guyana. I'm from Trinidad, but she's also into African movies, and she got me into them with their extra asses. I love it. Yeah, I'm telling you, Nollywood movies, man, they're funny. Oh, man, that's so funny. Everyone in Hollywood, Bollywood, and Nollywood. I'm just Vinewood. Oh my goodness. They just passed Bollywood this year because of iRock TV app Easy Access. Okay, hey, what's up, BJ Allen? So they did pass Bollywood. See, now I'm getting two different sources. BJ is saying that they just passed Bollywood this year. So I don't know. Either way, they're really they both have worked hard and they're making their own content and they're not relying on Hollywood to tell their story. Bollywood and Nollywood are telling their own story, so I respect them for that. Somebody said Caribbean movies are dramatic as hell too. I haven't seen any Caribbean movies. Do they have them on YouTube, Twinkle Star? I'm gonna have to look them up. I've never seen any Caribbean movies. I'm gonna have to look some of those up. Nollywood is definitely great. I love different characters, more expressive than others. Derek Neely. What's up, Derek? All right. What they say. What do you see the future of YouTube as they are demonetizing channels? I don't know. Honestly, I think YouTube needs a competitor. And I think that's the problem. They need a competitor, and they're allowing advertisers to run their channel. And that's, I mean, not their channel, but their website. And that's not the right thing to do. You know, like I said, I agree with some of the changes because you had people on here literally making money hand over fist off of bullshit content. You know, fight videos, you know, just nonsense content. They were able to monetize it and make money. The problem is that YouTube should have never made the monetization option open to everybody. When we first started, the OGs of YouTube, like myself and many others, it was a privilege to have your videos monetized. You had to put in work. You had to show that this was something you wanted to do. You had to know how to edit. You had to know how to, you had to create content. You know what I'm saying? And then at that point, YouTube would tap you on your shoulder and say, you know what? We like your content. We see that you're growing a following. Would you like to be a part of our partner program? I think that was better because YouTube was able to keep in contact with the creators directly. You could contact YouTube. Okay, where did that fly come from? Because it's cold outside. Now the fly wants to come in here. No, you didn't. But I also feel like, they should have kept it like that. Once they made the monetization open to everyone, that's where YouTube messed up. Because then at that point, people could just upload any type of thing, any type of BS, and then they got paid for it. And it seems to have slowed down now because now people aren't getting paid just to upload. Because as soon as you upload, even if you see ads, they're not necessarily getting paid for them. They still have to be approved on the back end. I think if YouTube does not change their policy and start listening to what the people who actually create content on this site, what we're saying, I think then the next step is that big YouTubers have to end up leaving. They have to go to another platform like, I don't know, Twitch or just wherever. But I think if they lose enough big YouTubers, then at that point, that will wake YouTube up. But if people are not willing to leave, they're going to keep doing what they're going to do. And I'm not big enough to where it would make a dent. I mean, we're talking about somebody like, I keep calling him Sexy Phil, Philip DeFranco. So I know him when he was OG Sexy Phil. But like somebody like Philip DeFranco, Casey Neistat, Shane Dawson, those big YouTubers with millions and millions of people, if they were to leave and take all their followers with them, I mean, YouTube would be shit out of luck, because most people come to this site to watch the likes of them. So it's going to be really interesting to see where YouTube ends up. The only thing I can say to people is whatever money you get from YouTube, save, invest, and, do stuff like that. It's not like the good old days, when you see people doing all them damn hauls and shit, going shopping, buying red bottoms and doing all that extra shit. I bet you a lot of them people wish they could return some of that shit now with this damn demonetization. All right. Oh my goodness. I've been on here for 1 hour and 31 minutes. I'm going to get out of here in 5 minutes. People are saying that Twitch is becoming very diverse. That's good. That's really good. Yes, honey. Yoruba. Let's see here. Remember, Amazon owns Twitch. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they own Twitch. I like Amazon. People be talking shit about Amazon, but I be on Amazon every day like it's YouTube. I love Amazon. And I have Amazon Prime. I be watching the little Prime movies. I love Amazon. Mike T, looking beautiful as always. Glad and blessed to be able to make it to the live stream. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate it. Yes. You know how people used to be doing them hauls? I used to hate that because I just felt like it was a bragging session. Like, look at all the stuff I bought that you can't buy. I don't know. Teach its own. Teach its own. I fell asleep at least 5 minutes. Warning. My kids love some SML Logan on here. Amazon about to own the world. Yeah. Amazon is doing their thing. People only talking mess about Amazon because they're damn jealous. Amazon is doing their thing. And matter of fact, they're trying to open up another Amazon corporation, like a whole distribution center. And I know they were doing like a contest to see where they should do it. And I know Atlanta was one of the cities involved, Denver, California. And I'm thinking that they're going to put it in Cali, but I'm not sure. But I know the distribution center that they ended up putting in Delaware, that brought a lot of jobs to that community. I know a lot of people who work there, and they enjoyed working for Amazon. So, and then they can work with your schedule. So people worked overnight shift, morning. So Amazon is definitely doing their thing. I'm just reading all this stuff. Oh God, please don't go there with the jollof rice argument. Remember when everybody got into that big jollof rice argument on my Instagram page? Honey, I posted a picture on Valentine's Day of this like jollof rice. I was like, this is all I want for Valentine's Day. It was like a heart-shaped box with jollof rice in there. Big old argument on whose jollof rice was better. Nigerian jollof rice or what was the other one? Ghanaian jollof rice. It was so funny. Like people was like really going back and forth. I'm like, I don't care what y'all say. Nigerian jollof rice is the shit. Oh my goodness. G Theo, you're a mess for that. Let me see, natural little. How long have you been natural? You know what? It's been a while. When did I think I cut off my hair? 2009? I think it's when I cut it off. 2009. Yeah, like 2009. I don't know. It's been a while. Like maybe 7, 8 years since I've been natural. And I remember when I first cut my hair off. Oh my God. That was so crazy. Because I had never cut my hair that short. And I remember I went to the bathroom. Because I had been transitioning. So I had half the relaxer, half the afro. And I was just tired of the whole trying to combine it. And you know, it's like, you know what, it's just time to cut off this perm. And I go in the bathroom and I just get the snipping and cutting. And my ex-husband, he's coming, he's knocking on the door. He's like, you know, why you been in there so long? Open the door. And so now I done cut off all my hair. And I'm like, you know, I didn't tell him nothing. I didn't tell the kids nothing. So now I'm like scared to open the door. And I was like, he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. He's like, what's wrong? I was like, nothing's wrong. Because I'm like, you know, in tears, I'm seeing myself. And then finally I opened the door and it's like him and the babies are right there, our sons. And he's like, what did you do to your hair? I was like, I'm natural now. And he was like, okay, it's going to take me some time to get used to this. And then my sons was looking like, Mom, your hair is as short as ours. Like, oh my gosh. Like I probably had like this much hair. And so I'll never forget after I cut it off, you know, after the initial shock. And then I had to go into work. So, and I worked corporate. So I go into work and everybody's just looking at, because at that point I had grew my hair really long. So my hair was like literally to the middle of my back. It had grown really long. I had been permanent. So then when I came in, I came with this little bitty fro and everybody's mouth just dropped like, I cannot believe you cut all your hair. And I remember this dude, he was on my team and he said, you know, it's okay, but you know, you really don't have the hair to be going natural like that. And I was just like, wow. I said, it's funny that, you know, me wearing a small afro, it's only okay. But just a week ago, you was giving somebody else props who had like, you know, a permed, you know, short permed haircut with like the little stack curls. So, you know, it took some time to like get used to people's opinions. But I'm going to tell you like this, people in my immediate family, they was not feeling that shit. They were mad. And I'm not even going to call out the person who was mad, but they were mad and they said some real hurtful things, you know, where it almost made me feel like, dang, did I make the wrong decision? But then what I had to realize is that they were living vicariously through my hair. And so when I cut my hair off, you know, they were just really upset. And they're like, you know, most, you know, African girls don't be having long hair. And why did you cut your hair? You're stupid. I mean, like, they made me feel like shit. And I'm like, do you realize my hair can grow back and this time it's going to grow back, healthier? Yeah, but it's not going to grow back that fast. You're not mixed. I mean, they said some real hurtful stuff. So to look back at where my hair was to, where it's at now, like it, you can cut your shit off and it will grow back, you cut it off, ladies. If you don't, want to perm your hair and you're still transitioning, it will definitely grow back. And if you want to perm your hair, that's your business. I don't think anybody should be judged for how they choose to do their hair, but you shouldn't ever clown somebody for choosing to wear their real hair because that's how God made them. You know what I'm saying? So, I heard some hurtful things, but once it started growing and once I became more confident and was wearing little styles and making it look more cute, then people were more accepting. But it's all try and error. Like the first few weeks it was like I didn't know what to do with this shit. It was just like this much hair, and I would just put some shea butter in it and coconut oil and spray some water and go, put a headband on. So I don't know. It was very interesting. But yeah, then eventually, the hair started growing back. So I don't regret it. I'm glad I went natural. I'm glad I cut off my, the perm. I haven't put a perm in my hair since then. And one thing I would say, I do miss my little teeny tiny afro. I do miss it, strangely enough. Like, I think for me it was easier to sleep in that because it was short. And so that's why I keep my hair wrapped in pigtails. I don't like things on me. Like when I get ready to go to bed, I'm probably going to end up pinning this back, but I don't like things like in my face or let's say if I was to like wear my hair just down to go to sleep, it would creep me out. Like the few times I've fallen asleep with my hair down because my hair is so much hair, I'll feel like something's crawling on my neck and I'm like, and I've pulled out my hair before doing that by accident because I'll think it's like a spider or a bug or something, and I'll be like this and I'll pull out my real hair, so I'm like, and I can woke up in my sleep, I got my hair. So that's why I had to keep my hair in pigtails. If not, I'll pull my real hair out because it, scare me from being everywhere. So I usually I'll put in pigtails and I'll pin it underneath. So that's the one thing I can say that I did like by my teeny tiny afro because my hair did not get in the way, and now it does. So yeah, that's my story. Let's see here. Okay, so Jessica says that Amazon will be in Georgia. Okay, that's what's up. And straight out of Sarah says, happy to be nappy. Yes. Asim says, I liked your mini afro. Thank you. Do you have to pick small afros? I don't know. I didn't really pick mine. It was like the finger thing. Just put some coconut oil and just, rub it through there. It's like a wash and go is what most people do with the small afro. So I never picked mine out. Somebody said good. Oh my gosh, people are still coming in. The real reason you're scared of bugs. Oh yeah, I hate bugs. I really do. Do you have hair products I could use? I love your hair. I make all my own hair products, so I don't have anything I can name. Hey, Elfin. I see you in here, girl. What flavor Snapple? This one is fruit punch. Oh, it says it right here on the bottom. I'm all like trying to read and shit. It's right here. Fruit punch. I went to Sam's Club, matter of fact. You can get a big old case. Get yourself Groupon. See, Groupon had a thing where if you sign up for a Sam's Club membership, you get a $20 gift card. So that's what I did. So I signed up for a Sam's Club membership, and you can get these bottles of Snapple. It comes with a big old pack. Get 24 of them for like $12. So that's what I did. See, and that's the difference between me and a lot of YouTubers. I'm a mom, so I'm always looking for like deals, coupons, and stuff like that. So I can sit here and talk about, Walmart and Amazon and shit all day, which is it's crazy. I love sipping with you. All that corn syrup in that iced tea is not good for you. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff not good for us. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta live a little, and I enjoy Snapple. I can't believe I'm late. I'm pissed. No, it's okay. I'm just glad this worked. I just wanted to come out here and test this out. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I literally have boxes over there. There's like, maybe I can jump up and I'm gonna get up real quick. Oh God, oh, do I want to get up? Don't try to look at my butt and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can grab a cup for y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so y'all laughing? Like, don't be trying to look at my booty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I got a bunch of mugs for y'all. 10 lucky tea sippers. There's different kinds. This is just one of them. This is one of the Dragon Ball tea mugs. So this is the giveaway I'm giving away. And there's 10 different ones. Some are the same, but like, there's 10 of them given away. So stay tuned for that. That's for reaching 500,000 subscribers. So I got to give something away. So I'm really excited to do that. Oh, look at all y'all talking about. Y'all already laughing. Don't be talking about me. Y'all know I'm shy, hoodie. Why y'all putting peaches in the dang on comment thing? Y'all putting fruit in there. So anyhow, I'm going to be doing that. That giveaway is coming sometime this week. So stay tuned. It'll be 10 different people. So I'm really, really excited. I really am. Somebody said, damn, she got a big ass forehead though. Yes, I do. And I'm proud of my forehead, John Doe. Meanwhile, you have no picture or nothing that I can judge you on. Isn't that ironic? It's always the motherfuckers with no pictures, no videos who got the most to say. So anyways, I'm really excited, honey. So I can't wait to do this giveaway. So you guys definitely stay tuned for that. I've been on here for an hour and 45 minutes. So it was really cool chopping it up with everybody. I'm glad the audio started working. I'm glad the video worked. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. But we will talk again next time. I don't know when I'll be back on live. I don't want to do a schedule. I just want to pop it randomly. But I'll keep you guys posted, especially if you're on my Instagram. I'll definitely let you know when I'm going live. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh my God, that fly. I'm about to punch him.